G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. I just got done doing an awesome live, so I thank you everyone who checked it out yesterday. We had about 25, 26 people in the live. It was fantastic. Shout out to my mate Dylan for the $3 coin and also Felicia who sent the $10. Bloody amazing. But today, guys, in this video, I want to talk about tight ends only. Now, that kind of sounds bad. When I say it that way, it kind of sounds bad. All I want to do is talk about tight ends. But that's all I want to do right now because I saw this tweet that was on the old internet via the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it backed up by. So if you go left to right, you got Rodney Williams there, tight end. You got Darnell Washington, you got Freiermuth, and Zach Gentry. Now I thought this was pretty funny. Rodney Williams is a bloke on the very end. He's a more or less like a practice squad guy. I don't think he's going to make the team, but shout out to him anyway. Rodney Williams says, "I swear I'm not small. They're just huge." And when you look at this team, look at this tight end set, they're unbelievable, right? They are unbelievable. I think Darnell Washington, left-hand side there, I think he's 6'6". I think Freiermuth is 6'4" or 3, around that mark. And I think Zach Gentry is 6'6". And Rodney Williams here, just judging by this picture, obviously about 6'2". All these blokes are massive. Massive. So shout out to the tight end room and also shout out to Rodney Williams who said, "I swear I'm not small. They're just huge." I thought that was funny. And it kind of segues into a little bit. So like let's talk about tight ends, right? Now, I think more or less, I'm pretty sure that the Steelers tight end group is going to be like this. Freiermuth number 1. I reckon that Darnell Washington will work his way into being number 2. Zach Gentry will be tight end number 3. And you'll have Connor Haywood who can play tight end, fullback, halfback. He'll be around there in that kind of style. And I think they'll carry 4 tight ends in this season. Muth, Washington, Gentry, and Connor Haywood. I feel like that's set. And that might be some of the best tight ends or best depth possibly in the NFL, maybe even the AFC, right? Freiermuth will go off this year for sure. He's turning into like a mini Kelsey. His route running is really good, can catch the ball, can run over people, good blocking. And when you look at this picture, right, all these, this one here, that's Rodney saying, "I'm not small, they're just huge." And they are. They're huge. These fellas are big. So this stuff right here, the fact that Darnell Washington fell all the way to pick 90 or 92, whatever it was, and they signed Gentry to I think a 1-year deal. This tells me that they're going to run the ball. Like if you got these fellas on the line, they're going to run the football and try and run over you. They're going to bring back that Pittsburgh Steeler smash mouth football, which is going to be Najee Harris and Warren. Imagine also, right? Jalen Warren's a very sneaky guy, very small, compact, wrecking ball Warren guy. Like he's a shorter guy than Najee. He's going to be able to hide behind these big offensive linemen, right? With Ciamalo, with Daniels, with if they play Jones at left tackle, he's also going to be able to hide behind Gentry, Washington, and Muth. So I hope we see the play action game come back with a pass of football, and I also hope we see Warren and Najee hide behind these guys and they make lanes and they're going down the field and there's halfback tosses and kick out blocks and lead blocks getting down the field, and you'll see Muth match up with linebackers. You'll see Darnell Washington match up with linebackers or match up with cornerbacks and run them over, because the actual physical size of these human beings is massive. Absolutely massive, right? Gentry, Muth, Darnell Washington, Rodney's there too. He might make the practice squad, I think, as well. I looked at what he did. So he was in Denver as a free agent. He was waived. And then 2022, he made the practice squad. And then he was waived at the very end. But he might make the practice squad. I don't see Rodney Williams making the team. However, his thoughts are pretty comical. And he's not small, but they're just massive. So anyways, guys, I want to cover that for a little bit, just to talk about the tight ends. Like I said in my live, everything right now in the offseason it's hype. Let's get hyped. Why not? Why not buy into the idea that the Steelers can go and win their first game? Why not buy into the idea that Kenny Pickett can be the future, can be the franchise guy, that he can link up with Freiermuth, he can link up with Darnell Washington, and Najee Harris can link up, can run for 1,000 yards. Why not buy into the idea? Because when you see pitchers like this, these fellas are massive units. If they had that skill set to match their physicality, it's almost game over. When I'm sitting back here and I get to have my beers and watch my TV, and I'm like, all right, I just saw Darnell Washington run over, truck stick someone. I saw Najee Harris lay down the shoulder. I saw Freiermuth finish a block to the ground. I saw Gentry take on 1 block, 2 blocks in a row. Then this is what you want to see. They're building. Omar Khan, the Rooneys, they all said, and Waddle, they said, let's build in the trenches. Let's build that way. They want to build that line back up, the picket fence, the picket steel fence. They want to build it up for Pickett to give him protection, and also to build that running game up so he can start to run over people and start to put the sheer pressure. I think even Andy Waddle said it in an interview the other day. He wanted to put the foot down to the opponent's throat and not let go, or something like that. I could be paraphrasing that, but he said he wanted to keep the pressure on them and not let them come up for air, pretty much. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.